Now we all know the feeling. You're trying to break out of hellish circumstances of a seemingly certain life of poverty, misery, and humiliation, so you started a freelancing business and a YouTube channel as a last-ditch effort. But for some goddamn reason, no clients are answering you. I was in the same position, my dear friend. And after trying a bunch of stuff, then trying a bunch of more stuff, I figured out a few reasons why, which is exactly what I'm here to tell you. Let us begin! 1. You're not getting to the point. So this is something that I saw that starting out and I dated myself actually a few times. But don't let your first message to a potential client be, hey, are you still looking for X person or is X job still available? You have to keep in mind they get dozens upon dozens of messages every time they make a post. They're not going to spend the time hand-holding each person trying to figure out what the heck they're made of. So just get to the point directly, it will be much better for you. 2. You're dragging this out way too long. You just went from one extreme directly to the other. I swear I've seen some messages that belong in a Wattpad poetry post and not a proposal. They were so long that by the time I had finished them, the earth had entered its next ice age. Look, I understand that we want to put ourselves in the best life possible, but more is not always better. If they can't skim through your post and get a rough idea of it in less than 7 seconds, just shorten it. 3. You're flying by the seat of your pants. Now I understand that none of us have the money to spend on anything unnecessarily fancy because we're all broke here. So I'm not recommending you anything fancy, but we all can get a basic site up and running on Wix, Behance, GoDaddy. They're all very viable platforms. Although I personally use Wix, they have a very good free plan that just fits all of my needs. And needless to say, I'm not sponsored by them. Alas, I have no support, although if you do want to be my support. Anyways, you can scrap together a basic portfolio for yourself. They don't even need to be from past clients. You can just give yourself a prompt, a project of some sort, and just make something based on that. And then boom, you have something to slap on your portfolio and it will be good enough to show to people. It's also a good idea to try to come off as polite and professional as possible in your messages. They're all $0 measures, but they really make a difference. 4. You're copy pasting the same offer to every client. Now I can't blame you for this one at all, because I used to do the very same thing up until very recently. Because the logic behind it is, well, it's true. It doesn't really make a difference for them and my offer is still the same, so what does it matter? But the difference between a tailored message and a one-size-fits-all message is very apparent. Like I said, they're getting tens if not hundreds of messages every time they make a post. So you have to make yourself stand out from among the crowd some way. One way to do that is look through their social medias, their YouTube channels. See if you can find something that you can appreciate and comment on. When you're dealing with a client, relatability, competence, and convenience are your best friends, so really focus on those. 5. You're not willing to work for free. Hey, put the pitchforks down. I don't mean permanently, obviously. I mean just for the very first bit starting out. Because the logic behind it is that if you don't have any past work or portfolio you can show them, the client just sees that and a big risk and they don't want to deal with that, especially when they have other people messaging them that can do what they want. They can just go right to them. Remember, taking on all the risk is the quickest way to get hired by a client, so just offer to make the first segment or the first paper or piece of work for free, and if they like it, they can continue to work with you. Of course, on a paid basis this time. I really hope you had some eye-openers while watching this video. If you want to see how I'll make a grand out of this very interesting situation, then you can watch my video right here about that. And you can stick around using that subscribe button, and I hope I see you again. Don't forget to smile, it'll make you feel a lot better. Bye!